Hi, my name is Chris McDonald and I'm running for Milton Ward. I grew up in Mosgiel. I shifted to Wellington about 2000 to study and then worked up there till 2014. I studied graphic design, got a Bachelor of Design, and I shifted back to Milton in 2014. I took over the framing shop in Milton and I still do that, and I've got my graphic design side of business as well.
What are your top priorities for Clutha District Council if you're elected?
I've got three main things that I'd like to look at. Making sure our community is resilient, to make sure our communities aren't affected by climate change, and especially the adverse weather effects. Marlborough, Nelson Lake, the wild weather they've had up there, I don't want that to happen down here. A lot of our communities, especially Milton, are on floodplains. Shouldn't be happening, especially when we've got State Highway 1 running through the town. So that's one of my top priorities. The next is making sure we have nice, vibrant communities. And again, really practical solutions to this. Murals on the wall. I know a lot of community groups are doing this already. If council can help facilitate this happening, again, not a big cost to council, but it would make our town so much more attractive. Heaps of stuff going on there already. Let's do a little bit more. And the last thing is, it probably should be a given, but making sure there are better processes at council and sort of engaging with community. Making sure we're getting things right from the start. I can say and talk as much as I want, but you need to be in council to help bring about these kind of changes.
Why do you think you're right for the role?
I believe I have the right qualities that will add something to council. So throughout my working career, a lot of it is problem solving and a lot of it is listening to clients. I think those two things will suit or do me well in council, especially when we're trying to talk to our communities, talk to Milton, and then solve problems for them.
In your view, what's the biggest challenge facing our district?
Probably outside of rates. I will say again, it's climate change. Like with rates, that's a yearly thing we should be on top of, making sure we're not spending too much, or what we are spending is bang for your buck. But with climate change, it's a long-term thing. We need to be doing things every year, whether it's just maintenance of pumps, whatever, and then making sure the broader plan of where the water flows or whatever, floods especially, is taken into account with subdivisions, planning, all that kind of stuff.